All right, Shalom. I'd like to start up by saying, Call Halayim La Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, Bashem Harakah Kodash Ma'amah. Double honors to the elder apostles, great millstone, my elder here one as well. Salutations to the occupant of pushing the truth and sincerity and truth, and peace and blessings to the men, women, and children that believe in the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right, I'm Kanak Samba Yasharala from the lounge in the Yasharala camp, and this is going to be maybe a quick one, not sure the length of the lesson, but it basically it's going into a conversation that I had this morning with a coworker as we were commuting together to work. We were carpooling, and we had an interesting conversation. But it's like when you're trying to explain to somebody prophecy and things that are going to happen according to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh will, according to prophecy, they always want to put their 2 cents in on what they think on what's going to happen in the near future or whatever, whatnot. But they ain't doing no work. They ain't got no YouTube videos. They don't go out and teach, but they claim to look like they act like as if they know everything, man. So those individuals are like that. You know, Yahweh Shimon Shai is not dealing with them. You can feel it in the atmosphere. You can feel it, the energy in the air, like something's going on in the universe. But if you're not in tune to your How about Shimmy Shai, you ain't gonna know what the hell to do. You know, ain't no chakras you can line up with to give you prophecies, man. So you have to have the light of your How about Shimmy Shai within you to understand what's being said by your How about Shimmy Shai. This is Isaiah 8:20 said, "To the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them." Right? You know what I'm saying? Yahweh Shai brought it was the one that brought the true light, and the light within him was the light of men. Right? But some people's light that's within them is darkness, man. So they do the deeds of the devil and don't even really understand and know it. But like it was just like the conversation was funny because this is something we take so seriously because this is our livelihood, right? And we study day in and day out and make videos and go out and prophesy to the wind, whether they hear or forbear, go through persecutions on a regular basis to promote the word of Yahweh by Shem Shai, and then somebody tries to throw it to the side and put their own 2 cents in as if they know what's really going on, and they don't know, you know. But as that time comes, they're going to realize that they didn't know. They have erred from the way of truth, right? But the ones that Yahweh by Shema Shai are gonna are gonna seal with the truth. He's gonna be made known amongst the people. Like then, so you know a prophet has been among them. You know, and also it must be heresies among you. So those that are proven may be made manifest, roughly paraphrasing. I might get that also. But first, I want to start at 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 19. It says, "For it is written, I will destroy the wisdom of the wise and bring to naught the understanding of the prudent." Right. What is it talking about? It's talking about the wisdom of this world. You know, you know, the science falsely so called, because the word science is mean knowledge. That's what the individual said to me, like, you know what I'm saying? Science don't lie, right? Yeah, it does. Like the carnal science, like the knowledge of this world, it's lie, it's deception, it's confusion and deception. That's all it is. All right, you can't have if you have any form of a lie mingled in with the truth, it just automatically makes it a lie. Verse 20 it says, where's the wise, where's the scribe, where's the disputer of this world? Hath not Yahweh made foolish the wisdom of this world? Right, and that's what the Lord is doing. Like as all these people claim to profess that they know what's going on in the world, they're so-called woke. The more what they get, the more they're going to realize, the more sleep that they are once these prophecies come to pass. Because they're not going to have an understanding what to do. People are going to go looking for them. Their followers or people that believe in their ideology are going to go looking towards them for help, and they're not going to find any. You know. So where's the disputer of this world? Because you know what, Yahweh Shem Shai, through the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Shem Shai, is confounding the disputer of this world. Anybody that tries to profess that they know something, dealing with prophecy or dealing with what's going to happen, like the Most High is calling them out and showing them to be liars, man. All right, matter of fact, let me get that real quick. Let me get Deuteronomy 18, I think, Slakia. It's Deuteronomy 18 and Slakia. Hold on. All right. Let me see. Where is it at? So, for if a prophet speaks, the thing not come to pass. Um. Okay. All right. This is Deuteronomy 18 and 22. It says, if 21. It says, if thou shalt say in thy heart, how shall we know the word which the Lord hath spoken? So, if anybody's professing to speak the word of the Lord, you know what I'm saying, or professing to speak knowledge or understanding, right? Verse 22. This is how you understand if they're speaking the truth. Verse 22, it says, when a prophet speaketh in the name of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, if the thing follow not, nor come to pass, that is the thing that which the Lord hath not spoken, but the prophet has spoken presumptuously, thou shalt not be afraid of him. Right? So anybody gonna be listening to anybody talking about stockpiling food, talking about anything other than what you know what I'm saying, the prophecies of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. They're not gonna know what the Mot B is, being the C hip that they're trying to implant in everybody's body. You know, they're not gonna know how to. They're not gonna know how to guide the people out of the way of destruction because they're not gonna have the understanding of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. All right. This is First Corinthians 1 and 21. It says, for after that, the wisdom of Yahweh, the world by wisdom knew not Yahweh. Right. The world by wisdom knew not Yahweh because the Most High put it that way. As a matter of fact, let me get Ecclesiastes 3 and 11. And it says, the Lord hath made everything beautiful in his time. Also, he hath set the world in their hearts, right? So that no man can find out the works that Yahweh maketh from the beginning to the end. But that's because it's a secret, right? Let me get Psalms. What is it? Real quick. But he's going to give some individuals the understanding, all right? Right, in Psalm 147 and 19, he showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and judgment unto Israel. Right, right. So he shows his word unto Jacob, his statutes and judgment unto Israel, for them to get a true understanding of what's to come. Let me get another one. This is let me see. Shocking. All right, this is Amos chapter 3, verse 7. It says, surely the Lord will do nothing. No, let's start up farther. Let's start at verse 6. It says, shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid? Right. So the trumpets being blown in the city are the prophets are going out there on the highways and byways speaking in sincerity and truth. Be afraid of them, meaning be afraid of the words that they're saying and tighten up. But the ones that are speaking not according to the word of Yahweh Shema Shai, don't be afraid of them. All right. It says, shall the trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid? Shall there be an evil in the city and the Lord hath not done it? Right. If there's been going to be evil brought to any city, the Lord is bringing it. So only the true men of the Lord are going to be able to tell you what he's bringing. You know, this is why. Verse 7, it says, surely the Lord will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. Like, the Lord ain't going to do nothing until he reveal those secrets to his servants, man. for them servants to go out on the highways and byways and reveal those and prophesy to the wind and let the spirit fall on whoever it was meant to fall on. All right, let me get Isaiah 13 and 16. I think no, it's not. It's Isaiah 6, 16 and no. Hold on one second. 34 and 16. That's what it is. Lucky. It's Isaiah 34 and 16. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. No one of these shall fail, none shall want to wait. Mate, right. Ain't none of the prophecies going to fail. Everything that the Lord spoke of is going to come to pass. It says, all right, it says, for my mouth it hath commanded, right, and his spirit has gathered them. So that's why we go and prophesy to the wind, because the spirit of the Lord is going to gather the elect, man. They're going to gather elect, and as you see the elect being gathered together, and the prophecies come to pass, that's confounding the wisdom of this world. That was set up to be a contender, the lies that were set up to be a contender to the truth. And ultimately, it's going to be faith booster for those that believe in the truth, and it's going to be damnation for those that believed in the lie, man. They couldn't find the love of the truth. Let me get that real quick. Let me get 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. It says, 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, um, verse 9. It says, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders, and that's what they do. And that's that's smoke and mirrors, that's sorcery and witchcraft that people try to do to manipulate the minds of the people to get them to believe what they're saying is true, you know. But it's talking about ultimately Esau, but you got a lot of our people, 2/3 of our people that are caught up under that spell. All right, it says, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness and them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. Because that's the only thing that's going to pull us out of these lies is the truth, understanding the truth. All right, and for this cause Yahweh shall send them a strong delusion that they should believe a lie, that they all might be damned who believe not the truth but have pleasure in unrighteousness. Right, right. And they declare their sins of Sodom and hide it not. So they have pleasure in unrighteousness. They don't want to seek the righteousness of Yahweh by Shema Shai, because what? That's the light, and the light will reprove them and correct them. That's what the light was meant to do. All right. This is 1 Corinthians 1 and 21. It says, for after this, in the wisdom of Yahweh, the world by wisdom knew not Yahweh. Right, right. So that's why, because he put the world in their hearts. All right. It says, the world by wisdom knew not Yahweh, but it pleased Yahweh by the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe. Right. This is foolishness for us to have to come out here and let you know what righteousness is. But it's foolishness to those that are dwelling in the dark that want to deal with wickedness. In verse 22 it says, for the Jews require a sign, and the Greeks. Wait, hold on. That was it. No. I need to keep going. For the Jews require a sign, and the Greeks seek after wisdom. But we preach Yahweh Shai crucified unto the Jews a stumbling block, and unto the Greeks foolishness. Right. Because the Hellenized Jews didn't believe in it anyway. They believe in Greek customs, and to the Jews, to the ones that were only going strictly according to the law, they didn't want to believe it in it either. All right, verse 24 it says, but unto them which are called both Jews and Gentiles, but you had some that were going to believe in Yahweh Shai. All right, Yahweh Shai, the power of Yahweh and the wisdom of Yahweh. It said, because the foolishness of Yahweh is wiser than men. Right. The foolishness that what the world deems as foolishness is wiser than they are. It says, and the weakness of Yahweh is stronger than men, right? Because the Lord's strength, the Lord's strength is made strength in our weakness. All right. It says, for ye see your calling, brethren, how that not many wise men after the flesh, not many mighty, not many noble are called. Right. He didn't give it unto them, but he gave it to babes. And those babes represent us, the ones that truly believe in Yahweh by Shema Shai. Verse 27, it says, Yahweh had chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. Right. And the Yahweh has chosen the weak things of the world to confound them things which are mighty, man. So it's perceived that the carnal knowledge, like all these universities and degrees and books and all this kind of shit, dealing with carnal knowledge, that seems to be the strength. They said knowledge is power. But power in what? The knowledge that they gain are lies. So now, but it's deemed to be, it's looked at as to be mighty, but the Lord is going to confound that, right? Hold on. Hold on. Let me find the scripture real quick. I probably ain't gonna be able to find it. It always takes me a little minute to find it. Um, let me see. Oh, let me see. Okay, here it is. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 11, verse 13. It said, "This wisdom have I seen under the sun, and it seemed great unto me." All right, all right. No, verse 12. It says, "For man," Ecclesiastes 9 and 12. It says, "For man also knoweth not his time, as the fishes that are taken in a net, evil net." Right, and that evil net that our 2/3 of our people are taken in is the net thrown by Esau. It says, and the as the birds that are caught in the snare, right, the snare of the fowler, so are the sons of men snared in the evil time when it falleth suddenly upon them, right, because they ain't gonna know what to do. Verse 13, it said, "This wisdom have I seen also under the sun, and it seemed great unto me." All right. Verse 14, it said, there was a little city and few men within it. Right. So, right, because this is explaining how the wisdom of Yahweh by Shema Shai is foolishness to the world. It says, and there came a great king against it and besieged it and built a great bulwarks against it. Now there was found in that city a poor wise man, and he by his wisdom delivered the city, yet no man remembered that same poor man. Then said I, wisdom is better than strength. Nevertheless, the poor man's wisdom is despised, and his words are not heard. Right. The poor man's wisdom is despised. But through that wisdom, that poor man, go back to the rich man and Lazarus, is being risen up out of the dust, man. Let me get 1 Samuel chapter 2 and 7, 2 and 8. One of them. First or second Samuel? 1 Samuel. This is 1 Samuel chapter 2, verse 8. It says, he raises up let me start at 7. It says, the Lord maketh poor and maketh rich. He bringeth up and he bringeth low and lifteth up. He raised the poor, he raised up the poor out of the dust and lift up the beggar from the dunghill to set him among princes and to make him inherit the throne of glory. For the pillar of the earth are Yahweh's, and he has set the world upon it. Right. So now and how was he doing that? Through his knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, sanctifying them through that truth, because his word is true. Right? So anybody professing that they know this and know that, they don't know nothing, man. All right, so going back to Sirach, not Sirach, but Ecclesiastes real quick. It says Ecclesiastes 9 and 15 again, it says, now there was found in it a poor wise man, and he by his wisdom delivered the city. Right, and that's what the men of the Lord are doing. All right, through the spirit of Yahushua. Yet no man remembered the same poor man. Then said I, wisdom is better than strength. Nevertheless, the poor man's wisdom is despised, and his words are not heard. The words of a wise man are heard in quiet, more than the cry of him that ruleth among fools. Right. Wisdom is better than weapons of war, but one sinner destroyeth much good. And that's that one sinner of Esau that our 2/3 of our people are falling behind in some way, shape, form, or fashion, not cleaving unto the wisdom of Yahweh by Shem Shai. All right, going back to 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 27, it says, but Yahweh have chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. Right, that poor man's wisdom. And Yahweh have chosen the weak things of the world to confound the things that are mighty. Mm, right? That's how we are being risen up out of the dust. It says, and base things of the world and things which are despised, right? The poor man's wisdom was despised. Had Yahweh chosen, yea, and the things which are not to bring not the things that are, that no flesh may glory in his presence. Man, nobody's going to be able to glory because this Yahweh by Shem Shai pulling all the levers and making all the calls and plays on every individual on this earth, whether you be on the left hand or on the right. Right? Yahweh by Shem Shai has the last say so on everything that happens. So it doesn't matter how much they despise the poor man's wisdom, right? But then they're going to realize that because they despise the poor man's wisdom, that they've inherited lies, and it's going to lead them all the way to their destruction. All right, Lord willing, this lesson would edify and serve the purpose with that. I'd like to say, Call Halayim La Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Harakak Wadash, my Amath. Double honor to the elder apostles, the great millstone, and my elder Heroine as well. Salutations to the Akim that are pushing the truth and sincerity and truth. And peace and blessings to the men, women, and children that believe in the name of Yahweh by Shemel Shai. Shalom.